lesson is going out particularly to all you buffs on the Convict Conditioning program out there. A lot of times in fitness we get this idea of we start at a certain level, right, and then we get stronger, more capable, and we ascend to the next level, and the next level, and the next level, and by doing so, whatever methods or techniques we use to get to that higher level, we kind of leave them behind. So in the Convict Conditioning program, this is the L shape or the wall push-ups, or the push-ups on the knees, or the pull-ups with your feet on the plyo box, and the things like this, right? It's like, oh no, I'm too advanced for that, I'm too beyond that. That's a huge mistake, massive mistake. This sort of thing happens a lot too in my Taekwondo training. At every belt level, we learn a certain pattern of exercises, and of course, at the very beginning, they're very basic, and they're very, very simple, and then as you get higher up in rank, they get more complicated. But the thing is, the introductory stuff is still gold, and we still want to practice it to at least some degree. The reason, of course, is because of technical progression. Remember, we don't get in better shape by doing things different. We get in better shape by doing things better. The thing is, when we're looking to use a better technique, right? If we're looking to use our legs better or do something different with our arms, a lot of times if we're really pushing ourselves at the top level, it's difficult to adopt a better technique. By scaling back to the steps beforehand, it's a lot easier to improve the technique. So in Taekwondo, my instructor would say, move your hips like a certain way instead of the way you're doing. Well, if I try doing it with my most advanced patterns, it's really hard to do. But if I try adopting it in the patterns that I've been doing for the past 20 some odd years, I can do everything on autopilot and I can really focus on making that technique better. So back with the Convict Conditioning thing, when you're looking at, well, how are my elbows moving and everything like that with push-ups, if you're doing it on the very top level of push-up in the 10-step series, it's gonna be really hard to improve your technique. But if you do your push-ups on the bench or on an incline or something, it's gonna be a lot easier to adopt the technique. Therefore, you're like, so this is how my elbows are really supposed to move, and then you can upgrade that little aspect to the steps above it. But if you just kind of throw those old steps in the trash, you'll never have that opportunity. So just because you moved on to the next step doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing the other exercises. They still have their use as a very good exercise. Thoughts down below. Till then, be fit and live free.